after 2-3 days. So how to improve the quality of reading?
Reading quality means if you read something, then close it the books and try to write something. Whatever I read, what can I understand? If you cannot write, then read it again. Until you write a paragraph, until that time again and again you come on reading. So then if you do that, so then maybe after a few days, your reading will be perfect. Quality reading will happen. In one reading, you will grasp the summary. Okay.
Okay, Maharaj.
So this practice of quality reading is required.
Yes, Maharaj.
Yes.
Thank you, Gulshan Sharma Prabhuji, for that question. Thank you, Maharaj, for that answer.
Maharaj,
Any other questions?
Can I talk, Mataji? Can I just tell one thing? I think,
Yes,
Maharaj, the quality of hearing is whatever I hear from our Japak Sangha, I definitely tell 2 or 3 people. I do some class, and so that is the way I'm able to remember more. You told now, always I'm noting down and I'll go and tell. So next day it becomes that is, I think, I found it easier to deliver.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you,
very
Maharaj.
much, Mataji.
Any Thank you. Please accept my humble obeisance to Kukara Prabhuji. Devotees, if anybody else has other questions or realization,
Time is not at all.
please go ahead. Maharaj, do you have time for more questions?
Your time is there, or you are? What is your time limit?
Shama Gauri Mataji, can we take more questions?
I think if nobody has question now, we can end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Wonderful. Yeah. Thank you so much, Maharaj, for that enlightening class today. We are grateful to you and we look forward to your association again in future. Devotees, let us pay our obeisance to Maharaj. Vancha kalpatarubhasya
Thank you, Hare
Krishna.
Prabhupada
Thank you
ki
for the
jai.
class.
Boliye Bhakti Ashray Vaishnav Swami Maharaj ki jai.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank you for the wonderful class.
Thank you.
Nityananda, Gauranga.
Gauranga. Okay, so I'm just going to stop this one.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Now we have Vrajamandal Parikrama today, and we are still in day 1. Parikrama around Vrindavan. So it's a beginning Parikrama we are starting today. Actually, we started yesterday, so we'll continue. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Unmuted.
Yeah.
Mataji, 1 minute. I open the Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you so much for staying back. So we'll continue with our day 1 and we'll try to do day 2 Parikrama also, but we'll seek blessings of Shri Radha, Shyam Sundar, Krishna Balaram, Gaur Nitai, Srila Prabhupada, all the Guru Vargas, Sri Vrinda Devi, and they're walking in the front and we are following them. So we'll start. Yesterday we ended at Radha Madan Jagannath. Maharaj was explaining about Jagannath and my son Jagannath is also here. Sit.
Yeah.
Okay, you help me. Don't disturb. Just sit here. Okay. So, we'll say full screen. So we stopped at Sanatan Goswami's Samadhi Mandir, which is downstairs of Madan Mohan temple. So from there, we will go forward and we will go to Imli Tala. Imli is tamarind. So it's a very nice place. We will see a video of this today. We'll see the video of this as well. So you'll see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's deity. It's under this tamarind tree. We'll see what has happened. So these are the, it's okay. So these are the, if you go to Imli Tal, you will see these deities. Radha Krishna, Gaur Nitai. And this is the entrance. So what happened was on Sharad Purnima, we just celebrated Sharad Purnima. So on the day of Sharad Purnima, Radharani will leave Krishna and she will leave. Then when she leaves, Krishna feels intense separation and he will come to this place and he will sit under, as we said yesterday, Yamuna now over the years, like it's very far, but those 5,000 years ago, Yamuna was flowing even here. So actually opposite to this, you'll see this road and opposite, you'll see Yamuna river. Actually, Yamuna is there, small, like not very abundantly flowing, but she's there. So that's why Krishna came here and he was sitting under this Imli tree and he was thinking about Radharani. Radhe, Radhe. And he was so absorbed that he assumed the complexion of Radharani. And when Radharani came, she was thinking Shyam Sundar should not be in this complexion, but he was in golden complexion like Radharani. And then he actually revealed, see, I assumed your complexion. In Kali Yuga, I'm going to appear like this. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited Vrindavan, he would sit here. He would come and sit under this Imli tree and he would chant hours together here. So he would deeply absorb and sit under this Imli tree. That's why we will see that Imli tree and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's deity is kept here. Okay. And so in the yatras, Rabindranath Maharaj always says this prayer. So because Mahaprabhu came and chanted here, and there was so intense separation, like Krishna was chanting the names of Radharani. Whenever we come here, we should always pray for taste in chanting, because Mahaprabhu sitting here, he's chanting. So whenever we go there, we will pray for our chanting. And very nice photo, like we will see nice pictures which we have not seen till now in Shringar Vat. So Shringar means decoration. So this is the place where Krishna used to decorate Radharani. Like it's one of his quality that he dresses in a very pleasing way. He knows good decoration. So he would decorate Radharani at this place under a banyan tree here. And we'll see more clear pictures as well. So this is the banyan tree. So he did Shringar to Radharani. Okay. So these are the deities, Radha and Krishna's deities here in the temple. And if you see this banyan tree, here only Krishna would sit. See, this is the old banyan tree and this is the new one that grew later. So this is the original old banyan tree. And there's a deity of Lakshmi Narayana also found when they were excavating this temple. So if you go there, you will see Lakshmi Narayana's deity as well. And then you will see this also in this temple in Shringar. But if you go, this is called Sri Kunti. What happened was when Chand Kazi used to give this to Nityananda, because when they take this is the proof that there is a Chand Kazi's approval for chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So they would take this, I don't know what this is, but this is like, with tilak, this is a picture you can see there in the premises of Shringar Vat. So they used to take this. If they take that, that means there's no problem. Chand Kazi's approval is there. So the Sankirtan party carried it everywhere. And if you see here, very surprisingly, Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra are at the bottom, not like Gaur Nitai are on the top, Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra are at the bottom, and they have hair. Shringar Vat, if you go see Jagannath's deity, Subhadra has hair, all three of them have hair. Very special darshan of Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. These are the big godly type deities. And this is Nityananda's jewelry. Nityananda also was here, and Nityananda's jewelry is also here. And then from there, we will go to Keshi Ghat. And we know Keshi Ghat, they'll be written place as Arthi Ghat. Devotees and whoever they go to that Keshi Ghat at this place, and they will be doing Arati to Yamuna. Yamuna Arati happens here. And we know Keshi is the demon which was killed by Krishna, and then was killed by Krishna. Krishna came here to, when he killed Keshi, there was a lot of dirt. So he comes here and cleans himself. He sits here. So this is Keshi Ghat. We know that beautiful song, right? Keshi Gata Vamsi Vata. Next is Vamsi Vata. This is Yamuna at Keshi Ghat. Yamuna Devi, nice Yamuna Devi darshan at Keshi Ghat. This is the deity. And then we'll go to Vamsivat. So this is the place we know Krishna has different varieties of flutes and different notes and different, so many Vamshivats are there. If we go to Bandhirvan also, there is one Vamshivat. And here also there is one Vamshivat. Krishna would come and stand under this banyan tree and he will play the flute and all the gopis would come. In fact, it is said that the original banyan tree, when there was a lot of floods, it got washed away. But there was one, who was he? I forgot the name. But there was one sage or sadhu. He got one stem and he did like today's grafting. He just kept that stem and again the banyan tree started growing. And then from there we'll come to Jagannath temple. We will see the video of this temple as well. So Jagannath deities, there was one devotee called Haridas, and he's a very, very wonderful devotee. And he got an instruction in the dream saying that you go to Orissa, because they keep changing deities in Orissa, like I think every 30 years. I don't know the years, but after a few years, they keep changing the deities. So he got an instruction saying, bring those deities and establish in Vrindavan. So when he goes, the king was Purushottam Jana. He himself will say, how can I bring new rules? Usually we don't give to anybody. They have a different ritual what they do to the old deities. So he will not agree. But then the Lord himself comes in the dream of Purushottam Jana and he will say, please give to my devotee Haridas. And then Purushottam Jana immediately gives all the deities to Haridas and he will bring them here to Vrindavan and the temple has been established. And every year or 10 years once, I forgot, they celebrate an anniversary, grand anniversary celebrations also. And then there is Rajghat. We know Krishna teasing gopis in various places in Vrindavan. And one time he will tease, he comes as a boatman, even in Mansi Ganga he comes. Here also he comes to tease the gopis and he will address Radharani as, oh, you are the daughter of Raja. So that's why this name is called Rajghat, where Krishna came as a boatman, collecting taxes and teasing the gopis. He was charging fee and teasing them. And then from there we'll come to Dheer Samir. So Dheer Samir is not maybe very well known to everybody, but this is a very silent, serene place. This is the place where Radha and Krishna would love to meet in Dheer Samir. We didn't get it. So this is the place where they come, and what happens was one time the wind was blowing so heavily, and then when it comes to Dheer Samir, it automatically became so quiet and so calm, so gentle, because she didn't want to disturb. So that's why this place, place actually looks very calm also when we go. And he was very, as Krishna was playing the flute, even the breeze was enjoying. So Dheer means very gentle and Samir means wind. So this is the place where the wind blew very gently. And then the specialty of this Jagannath deity here is, like we cannot see in the picture, but I have also, I went to this place, passed by, but I don't know that Jagannath has ears. Later in Din Bandhu Prabhu's class, somewhere I heard that this Jagannath ji actually has Jagannath actually has ear. If we ask the pujari, he will show. And this place is called as Vishram Sthali. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whenever he's going touring Vrindavan, he would come here and take rest. So that's why it's called Chaitanya Baitak also. You would sit here, and this deity, actually Murari Gupta, Shaligram Shilas are also here. Murari Gupta brought his deities here, and Murari Gupta, when he came to visit Vrindavan, he was not staying in Vrindavan, so he brought his deity also with him. And then what Jagannath said, I don't want to come back. So that's why this is Murari Gupta's deity. He left it back. Jagannath expressed a desire to stay back. So if you all go, you can ask Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's sitting place where Jagannath have ears. Then they will show the place. This is the deity. Long darshan. And then finally, there is Shirghat. We have other Shirghat also. Here also we have one Shirghat. Actually, from here we will be going to Mathura, and we will see the place where the Brahmanas gave rice. We'll see that place. So in fact, when he was coming to this Shirghat, morning he wanted to come to Gopis, because Gopis were taking bath, and then they were praying for Krishna. They wanted a good husband. So they were praying. So Krishna hears that, and he will say to Balaram, I will not have breakfast today. I have to go. All the Gopis are calling. I have to go. And you somehow manage. And then Balaramji manages at home. And Krishna just leaves. He comes to this Shirghat. And that silly teasing pastime happens. We will see the more pastime exactly in the other Shirghat. So this is the Shirghat. And this is the deity of Krishna. See his tiny flute. Not very clear, but this is the deity at Shirghat. We will end our day 1 here, and we will go to day 2. It's okay. I have enough charge. Day 2 is very, very. Okay. So we are going to day 2. And this is the route map. See, from Krishna Balaram Mandir we started. So we will come. So what happens today? We will just touch Mathura, but inside of Mathura we will see tomorrow. What happened? So we know Vrindavan is like in the shape of lotus. So Vrindavan is here, and from there we are going to Mathura today. And as we go, we'll come to Yajna Patni Sthal, where the Brahmanas were doing the Yajna, and it's also called as Batrol Bihari. Like 2 names, Batronda or Batrol Bihari. And there were a lot of Ashok trees once upon a time. That's why it's also called as Ashok 1. First we'll see pictures. So it's a very quiet place. If you see also a lot of trees. Are you able to see my screen? Mataji?
Yes, Mataji, we can see.
Because the phone is not working.
Oh, it's not working. Okay. So, yeah, a lot of trees, especially Vrindavan. The best time I love to see is Kartik month. So many devotees, the nice mist. It's not very cold, very beautiful in the Kartik month. If you see, very nice. There's lots of trees. So this is the what happened. This is the entrance. This is the pictures of the temple, and this is the deity, Krishna's deity.
Was there any like reciprocate?
Yeah, we'll see the pastimes. So as we will not see what's the time. Okay, 10 minutes. Okay. So we know, as I said, to Chirghat when Krishna came without eating breakfast. Even the cowherd boys, Balaram, none of them ate breakfast. So when they come, they were all very hungry. And they started saying, Krishna, I am hungry. Balaram, I am hungry. Then Krishna said, okay, you go to the Brahmanas. They're doing yajna here. The Brahmana's place is very close. So you go there and you tell the name of Balaram, because Balaram is very well known as Kshatriya. If you tell my name, I'm a Vaishya. So they might not, immediately help. So take the name of Balaram, go and ask for some prasadam. And what will they do? They'll go. But what happened? Okay, so
I forgot to do that recording. Sorry, ma'am.
yes. Oh, that's what Mataji. Now the recording happens fine. So then what happened? The Brahmanas rejected, and many times Maharaj explains very nicely that Krishna is coming for something. Like Krishna is saying, "I'm there," but we reject, like saying, "Like I have this, I have this." So now Brahmanas also, we are busy in yajna, we cannot do anything, so they couldn't help. Then they'll go back to Krishna and he'll say, it didn't work, they didn't give us anything. So then Krishna will say, go to Brahmana's wives. Then they'll go to Brahmana's wife. Mothers as such, women are very emotional, sentimental. So when they say they're hungry, and when they come to know that Krishna also came, all the gopis, the Brahmana's wife, they all wanted to see Krishna. So they'll pack lots of food and then they will come give to Krishna, and they feel so happy looking at Krishna, Balaram. And then Krishna will say, now your husbands are busy, they're doing yajna, they might need help, so you go. Then they're like very scared. Now what will our husbands say? We didn't listen to them, we just came. And then they get very, very scared. But Krishna says, don't worry, they will not say anything, you please go. And then the Brahmanas will feel so bad, like they couldn't get the darshan of Krishna. And in fact, it is said that one Brahmana will stop his wife, he will not let her come. And after hearing from the other Brahmana's wife the glories of Krishna, how he looked, she actually felt so bad and she left her body. So that place where bath is rice, they came for rice, they had rice, so that's why it's called Bathrol. Bathrol Bihari is he. Very beautiful place, very nice. We'll see the video of this place as well. And then we'll come to Akrur Ghat, one of the most important place. Very nice. So Akrur Ghat marks the end of Vrindavan. After Akrur Ghat, we will go to Mathura. This is the last border. So we'll see first pictures. This is Akrur Ghat. This is the place. These are the deity Akrur and Krishna Balaram. This is one more. See how nice the temple is. This is a Nandi. See, 4 horns. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 sets. Very special. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also visited here. That's why his padukas printed out there. And here you will see Panchamukha Hanuman, 5-headed. Last year we didn't get picture. Now we found, see, 5-headed Hanuman. The picture, temple is also there, a small shrine.
Why? Why is he here?
And then this is the banyan tree where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also would rest. He would sit under this banyan tree and see the Radha Krishna. I don't know if now it is there, but at one of the yatras they posted. One Mataji posted like the Radha Krishna deities are there. I went this summer. I think I don't remember seeing this, but Radha Krishna.
Never went to
deities. Not now.
Mataji, sorry to interrupt. Which place is this you told? Now we are
Akrur Ghat, Mataji.
Akrur Ghat.
So we'll see the importance of this. So we're very nice pastimes here. So Akrur Ghat, we know he's known for Vandanam, his prayers, very special devotee. That's the reason why Kamsa chose him, because if you're very nice, very good, then whatever you say, people will believe. So that's why he will send Akrura to bring Krishna and Balaram to Kamsa's place. So Akrura goes, and beautiful description in Bhagavatam on what kind of meditation is having before entering Vrindavan. In fact, it's one of an example of how we have to enter Vrindavan, Akrura's mood. So he will go, he'll bring, and while going back, they stopped at this ghat because Akrura had to do Gayatri and he wanted to take rest. So he will go enter in Yamuna. And Krishna Balaram also enters. Krishna Balaram left. but then he still feels that Krishna and Balaram are there. And he'll think, just now Krishna and Balaram went, how come they're there? So he'll go back and cross-check. Krishna, Balaram are sitting there in the chariot. Again, he'll go back. But again, he'll have darshan of Krishna and Balaram. Then he is like kind of confused. I just saw Krishna and Balaram here. He'll go back. Again, they are there. Now, third time it happens. Then when he goes, that is when he will see Balaramji is Ananta Sesh, like bluish neck, nice jewels, white body, Sweta Varna he is. And then Krishna is like showing Vishnu form, and all the demigods are around them offering prayer. So he'll get that vision. So Akrura had the vision of Krishna and Balaram here, like Balaram as Ananta Sesh and Krishna as Vishnu, and Akrura immediately starts offering prayers. So that is this place. And one time when Nanda Maharaj, he will take bath in Nandaghat in a like few seconds before he was supposed to say after Ekadashi. Like they have some rules and regulations when to enter water. So Varunadev soldiers arrest him and takes to Varuna abode. So Krishna then goes to Varuna's abode and rescues him. Then Varuna, after seeing Krishna was a little boy. He offers lots of respects to Aarti, and then Nanda Maharaj was so confused. What is he doing to my little son? And then he will think, he's after coming down, like after being rescued also, he'll be thinking even in Vrindavan, why did Varuna Dev do that? Who is Krishna? Who is Krishna? And then he keeps telling to Vrajavasis, maybe Supreme Personality of Godhead, like that they'll be talking. And as they talk like that, Krishna understands Vrajavasi's thoughts. So he'll bring them here. And then when they all take bath in Yamuna, they all get the darshan of Goloka Vrindavan. Like Krishna, Radharani sitting on the throne. They all will get the vision of the spiritual world. And immediately they'll forget anyways that Krishna does. So that thing happened. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also stayed here for a very long time. And listening to all these, getting memorized of Krishna's pastimes, he would become so excited. And he jumped into Yamuna. And then Krishnadas, I think that Krishnadas was there with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he gets so tense, panic, and then he'll be calling for Balabhadra Bhattacharya. Come. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu jumped in Yamuna river, and then Balabhadra's Bhattacharya saves him, and then he will say, hereafter we are not going to come to this place, because he was worried, let's go back to Puri. Maybe if we are here, Mahaprabhu is going to become so ecstatic and do like this. They were worried like what will happen to him. So these beautiful pastimes happened here, and when we go there, we can see that banyan tree where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was sitting, and Panchamukha Hanuman, and the Nandi, and then I don't know why it is there, Jagannath, but it is there. That maybe we will find out later. And then this is called Gita Mandir. Very nice construction. Mostly devotees on the way while Parikrama, they'll come here for prasad. They'll give prasad. These are all possible when you go on a walking Parikrama 30 days, because they're very small places. When we just go for 3-4 days, very difficult to cover all these places. So this is Birla Mandir. This is the DT, Krishna holding. And here the whole Bhagavad Gita is inscribed on the pillars. It's carved, all the chapters, all the shlokas. That's why it is also called as Gita Mandir. Jugal Kishore Birla's like in his, he got this temple constructed in the memory of his parents. And then comes Krishna Janmastan. I recently went to this just 3 months before, and this was the last place I have gone. So very, very, very beautiful. So actually what happens when you are, when you're going in a car when you're entering Mathura itself, you can see these two, like from far itself, you can see the mosque and the Krishna Janmastan both together. Even from very far, when you're going on your car, you can see. So this will be the view when we are actually going. Then we'll park our car and we'll come here. So it's a little bit long walk when you go in summer. My legs got burnt, and even till now it didn't become normal, because I went in June, super hot. And yes, so this is the entrance. There are cops here, very strict, no photographs. no phone. Like we can take.
Mataji, we went by shortcut. There is a road, and if you walk on the road, that is hot.
You through
But-
Potrakund, Mataji? Towards
Yeah, the
Potrakund?
sideway, like Galiyo ka rasta, it's like shops on the both side. So the road is like very small and narrow, and that one has shadow of all the shops.
Same thing. I think.
And it opens right here, this side. Yeah.
Mataji, you mean like this, right?
Yes, there, yeah. And you will directly go to the, gate.
Correct.
Entrance.
So,
yeah.
yes. So see this whole view. Mataji is saying about this path. You'll come like this, and this is the entrance. And when you go inside, then you'll see it's actually divided into different places. There's Bhagavad Bhavan where Radha deities are there, and there is Krishna's birthplace. That jail is there. So we'll see the pictures first. This picture, yeah, see, you'll come there. Even till now, this is still there. Even now, it is there. This is our Krishna Janmastan wall, and mosque is there. So why a mosque is so? There's only one wall, common wall. The mosque is basically glued to the temple. So what happened was, this temple is almost built 5 times. 5,000 years ago, Vajranab has constructed. And then second time, Chandragupta Vikramaditya constructed, and Muhammad Ghajani destroyed. And then third time, what happened? Who was, I forgot the names, that's why. Yeah, third time, who was that? Yes, during Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's time, the emperor of Mathura, he constructed, and again some sultans, they destroyed. Again, fourth time, Aurangzeb destroyed. So fifth time, Raja Patnimal, during the British, when the Britishers were ruling, he bought this land in an auction, I think. And then they constructed the temple again. But what happened again, the Muslims, after Babri Masjid, a lot of problems has happened. So Aurangzeb constructed a mosque in this place. So when they bought land, the temple has been constructed. Half of the temple went towards the mosque side because it got the Muslims destroyed, and then they constructed that mosque. So half of the Janmastan is actually in the mosque. And I read in one Hindu newspaper article, which here I don't remember, that when they were repairing something in the mosque, they were digging something, and they found plates and tumblers and the glasses that they were, and they were not swords, and they were thinking, and they were assuming that those were maybe used by Devaki for cooking. Otherwise, why in underground there are plates and glasses? So they were found in that mosque. But very beautiful. We all have to one time definitely go to this place. And then in the courtyard, this is that mosque.
Hey, there's a temple right here.
It was demolished. The temple they demolished and then constructed.
That's not
old picture. Yes, see. So actually, this is the view. These are all shops. There are staircase. You will come down. If you want anything, you'll buy here. And then here, there is a temple again. Deities. Radha Krishna. These are the 6 feet. Very big deities. 6 feet. Imagine, so tall. A lot of deities are there, but the central deities are Krishna, Radha and Krishna. And when you are circumambulating, you can see Srimad Bhagavatam, 18,000 verses on copper. They're all on copper around the temple. When you're around the deities, when you're circumambulating, you can see. And Keshav Dev temple is also there. It's old temple. This is Keshav Dev's face. So there are 4 devs in Vrindavan, very famous. Haridev on Govardhan, Baladev in Dauji, Govindadev in Vrindavan, and Keshav Dev in Mathura. So very famous 4 devs and 4 devis. So this is the deity. But I've heard that the deity which was carved 5,000 years ago by Vajranab, that was lost. They moved to Rajdhani first, and later nobody knows where the deity actually went. Till now, they couldn't find the original deity. But we can see this when we go to Keshav Dev temple. So that's the end of our day 2 parikrama. Shri Vrindavan Dham ki jai, Mathura Dham ki jai, all the assembled devotees ki jai. We'll see some videos. With your permission.
Perfect, Mataji.